The New Orleans Pelicans, I won't call their situation tough, but it's very interesting. And listen, I'm going to be honest with you. If you get this wrong, somebody's getting fired. I'll take it a step further. The city of New Orleans is probably going to lose their team. Look, even if they get everything right, there's a chance they might lose their team anyway. But you got to put butts in seats, and the basketball gods have given you an opportunity to kind of right your wrong with your organization. You got the number 1 pick in the NBA draft. What you gonna do with it? Well, here's the clear-cut answer. Go get Zion Williamson at number 1. That's the first move. But there's more to this New Orleans Pelicans rebuild. You can expedite this thing by a year. Hear me out here, ladies and gentlemen. There's a move out there that I believe the Pelicans should make that would send shockwaves around the NBA. And it'll be something small, but I'll consider, let's just call Zion Williamson Kevin Durant. Let's just call him a Kevin Durant right now. You can go get your James Harden in the same draft. Not your Russell Westbrook, but you can go get your James Harden right now. So we all know that Zion isn't dying to play in New Orleans. He'll probably do it, but he ain't dying to play in New Orleans. He would have preferred to be in New Orleans, prefer to be in Chicago. Hell, he prefer the South Carolina Gamecocks get a team and draft it tomorrow. Right? We know he ain't dying to play in New Orleans. But you don't want to send him there unhappy. Obviously, the dude's about to watch Anthony Davis get traded. That's not great. He just got there. That's like going to a party, right? And you see all your friends and all the fine chicks leaving. You're like, what the hell am I doing here for? How you going? Like, all your friends telling you go in there and have a good time. It's a lot of fun there. But all your friends and all the hot girls, all the fine ass girls are walking out saying, yeah, we just got a call. We're going to a private event down the street. Diddy's throwing a party. You like, man, well, I don't want to go in there. I don't care how live it is in there. I want to go with party with Charles and Diddy. I want to go with the fine chicks going. So that's what the Pelicans is. Like, Anthony Davis is heading out. I'm sure Zion's going to talk to Anthony Davis at some point. Anthony Davis probably going to say the right things. Anthony Davis don't seem like a bitter dude. He probably going to keep it real. He's probably going to say, look, you're going to enjoy yourself. Here's the spots. This is where you can stay at. Woody woo. Your family be good here. Woody woo. When you got people in town, keep them in that hotel. Woody woo. Don't trust that guy. That dude's cool. That party promoter ain't nothing. I'm sure he's going to give him the rundown of everything, right? And probably not say a bad thing about New Orleans. But Zion Williamson ain't no fool. He know there's a reason why Anthony Davis demanded out. Gave up on this rebuild. So you want Zion Williamson in the highest morale you can. Right? You want to have him as happy as he can right now. That's a tough job. He don't want to play there. How do you do that? See, there's no feel-good story right here. The thing that sold LeBron James on the Cleveland Cavaliers, arguably that guy was probably the only guy I can say in the last 2 decades that coming in is more popular than Zion Williamson. Right? LeBron. And even now, LeBron came in with more hype around him, but Zion Williamson's brand is bigger than what LeBron came in the NBA with. That's crazy to even say, right? It's the truth. What sold LeBron on Cleveland, the Cavaliers, was the Akron thing. He's from Ohio. He's from that area. That was the selling point. Zion ain't from New Orleans. He ain't. You can't make it make sense. I don't know if you got an uncle that, I don't know. There's no selling point. So make him have fun. Make him happy. Don't let him go on this journey alone. New Orleans, use your thinking cap. All right? Let's put this together. You're drafting Zion. You have to trade Anthony Davis. Zion went to Duke last year. He was not the only phenomenal freshman on that Duke basketball team. Cam Reddish was really good. And there was a guy by the name of R.J. Barrett right there alongside Zion. Not only did they come to Duke and become cordial, become teammates, they became best friends. They're roommates. They were roommates at Duke. Unless there's some hidden beef between the two guys, from everything I've seen from them in post-game interviews and on the court, they look like they ride for each other. They look like they've had the best time of their lives getting to know each other. Two top-tier talents that knew they were going to the NBA could have had all the ego in the world, but they decided to put that to the side And they made a damn good run at a championship. They made a damn good run. New Orleans. Look down the draft order. At number 3, 2 spots below you, as the Grizzlies are expected to take Ja Morant, there's a team that is desperate to be relevant again. They're probably on the cusp of grasping bare minimum Kevin Durant. What if Kevin Durant's not 100% sold on joining the New York Knicks? What if he's like 65% sold? Other 35%, he's thinking about going back to Golden State. Maybe at the time, probably winning 4 straight rings if they go on and win it this year. You want to know what would be a great selling point for Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and some of these other top tier talents? The Garden. And talent at the Garden already. Anthony Davis. New Orleans. David Griffin. You're a smart guy. Go get on the phone. Call New York. Say, yo, talk to him New York style. Put on your Tim boots. Say, we got something y'all want. Y'all got something we want. Here's Anthony Davis. Reportedly, Anthony Davis said not only would he sign a long-term deal if he would trade it to the Los Angeles Lakers, but also the New York Knicks. Big deal. Yo, we'll trade you Anthony Davis. Give us the 3rd pick. Kevin Knox. Dennis Smith Jr. We'll even throw in Mitchell Robinson, a young up-and-coming talent. If you watched the games last year, you know that ain't a bad deal. Kevin Knox and Mitchell Robinson can ball. It just don't make a lot of sense right now when you're bringing in top-tier guys like a Kevin Durant and a Kyrie Irving. If that happens. If you can keep low-scale guys, please do. But I'm saying, if it takes to lose them to get those guys, you got to do it. So Anthony Davis could be a New York Knick where he said he'd sign a long-term deal. It'll be great for his brand, especially if they get Kevin Durant and Kyrie. He's immediately relevant, more relevant than he's ever been in his career. In the Eastern Conference, they can go up against Giannis for years to come. Great. The Pelicans get the New York Knicks' 3rd pick. Go get RJ Barrett. Zion ain't sold on playing in New Orleans. You get RJ Barrett. He has someone that he knows, trusts, and love to go through that journey with him. You're not selling that franchise on Zion by himself, a guy that ain't even figured his game out yet. You're selling him on 2 former Duke teammates that were unselfish enough to go to Duke together. Now they'd be unselfish enough to go to New Orleans together. That is one hell of an NBA storyline that I will be glued to my television to see. Now, I'm going to watch Zion regardless. But you better be for damn certain if RJ Barrett and Zion are together, that's a storyline. That gets people watching games on Friday nights when they could go out to a bar and have the time of their life, get drunk. When they could go out to a party or something. Or they could go to a baseball game. That will get you to sit down and watch basketball. That's a storyline the Pelicans and Knicks should both consider. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
Got the kids, they are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
Taliaferro.
Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr. Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV, here with the Triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.